So, as many of you folks know, we did not get a cover reveal for Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it came to Game Informer, and I just want to preface this by saying people need to stop coming at Game Informer about that. Um, it's a two-way street in this business. I think a lot of people forget that. I'm obviously learning it even more too, but as a gaming content creator, right? Like, you don't just have an audience and then say, hey, can I get a code for this game? Or just cover a certain game and then like they definitely notice you or whatever. I feel like there's a lot more of a two-way street. There's times where you reach out and you negotiate, or they reach out to you. There's services and everything. So like when it comes to Game Informer not getting the cover story, I mean, y'all gotta remember that like Insomniac answers to PlayStation, you know? So like when it comes to what Sony decides, like, and I even had to learn this too, like I got the chance to meet someone from Insomniac, and I actually it was my first time meeting someone at like an event like that, and I said like, hey, I'd love to get a video asking you like a couple questions. And they actually pointed out to me that it has to be cleared with Marvel, like for them to do certain like videos, interviews, and all that stuff. It has to be cleared like by Marvel. So if Insomniac developers have to also answer to like not only people at Insomniac, but then Marvel and Sony as well, like I'm sure the same goes for when it comes to like the marketing of the game. So I say all that to say, chill out with being upset at Game Informer. But Game Rant had this article: September could be a big month for Spider-Man fans. Spider-Man is one of the most popular superheroes, and September looks like it's a packed month for fans of the web slinger via other media. Spider-Man fans have a lot to look forward to and beyond, including the release of Marvel Spider-Man 2 in October, the availability of the critically acclaimed Across Spider-Verse film. PlayStation may plan a dedicated showcase similar to the previous marketing patterns for Marvel Spider-Man 2 to build hype for the game's release. In addition to the video game and films releases, there are a few issues of the comic hitting shelves this month. Wow, so from every medium, you can get some Spider-Man. That's dope. When it comes to Marvel's mighty multitude of colorful characters, Spider-Man is possibly the most popular of the bunch, with a catalog of multimedia projects, including decades of comic books, blockbuster features, and now high-quality video games from Insomniac. What's up, Just Jay? Thank you for joining, chat. Hope you're doing well. Looking ahead into September, Spider-Man fans may be treated to more content than ever with a huge month. All right, I want to get into the Marvel Spider-Man 2 marketing push. So October is looking to be a stacked month for video game releases, most notably among being the highly anticipated follow-up to Marvel Spider-Man. Although Miles Morales proved to be a solid side story to hold fans over, the true sequel is just around the corner. Trailers have looked extremely promising. Seems like PlayStation has another home run on its hands. For this reason, before the release rolls around, it would be wise for them to begin the final marketing push roughly a month before the game is available. Wouldn't be out of left field to see a PlayStation State of Play solely dedicated to Marvel Spider-Man 2 at some point next month. Now, this month, by the time this comes out. But a deep dive into many of its gameplay enhancements, extra features, and teasing more of the story would be a great way to add a layer of hype to the game. This could happen around the anniversary of Marvel Spider-Man as a result of the franchise's inception. So I didn't think about that. So the first Spider-Man game came out September 7th of 2018. And then that would mean if they drop like a state of play, that's like, a little over a month away from the game. Follows a similar pattern of other major releases like The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, also receiving the state of play presentations roughly a month before launch to give fans one final preview for the game before it becomes available. It's been an established marketing pattern for PlayStation up to this point, so it wouldn't be strange to expect the same. They also had the state of play for, obviously it was a multiplayer game, but they had the state of play for the Suicide Squad game. And of course it was like a whole state of play and then 20 minutes were dedicated. Of course, it ended up causing that game to be delayed, but that's a different story. But no, I mean, that's a fair point, is that around the anniversary of the first game, we might be getting something. So Game Informer not getting it could have all been like a timing issue, or that PlayStation wants to do something very exclusive. With some of their other big releases, they had state of plays. I didn't even think about a state of play. So I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for that. Everybody be sure to subscribe or whatever, and that way you can find out. But yeah, Spider-Man's looks like we got some good stuff. Did you have a giveaway or am I tripping? Exclamation point giveaway in the chat. Yeah, the giveaway is still currently going on. It'll be closed out after today, and I'll be picking the winner sometime in early September. I think I get my hands on the controller tomorrow. Yeah, I think I get my hands on both controllers tomorrow. So yeah, be sure to exclamation point giveaway in the chat. Got another Spider-Man one. So Spider-Man 2 on PS5 apparently requires 98 gigabytes of storage. Clear out some room on your PS5 before you start swinging. If you plan on playing when it comes out October 20th, make sure you have enough room to install it. The news comes from, I hate that articles will do X, formerly Twitter, bro. Just still call it Twitter, bro. Fuck that. One user posted a photo of the Spider-Man 2 limited edition PS5 and it reads, Marvel Spider-Man 2 officially requires 98 gigs per the official Marvel Spider-Man 2 limited edition console bundle retail box. That's right. So the console has gone out early for some content creators, the console or the plates or things like that. Or actually, I think people saw the box for the game for the console like at Fan Expo. I might be wrong, but somebody got their hands on the actual console, some publications or something, or creators, and it said on the box. So James Stevenson looks like he's confirmed this with a tweet saying, you know, hella big boy, or hey big fella. I just made that up. When is the next gameplay trailer or stuff like that coming? So the article that I just read previously, I think the next time we're seeing something for the game, despite it not being the Game Informer cover story, I think we're seeing something this month. Insomniac has said that, like, you know, they've joked, I think James Stevenson joked that, like, oh, this is like San Diego Comic-Con and Future Game Show not enough. But the official Insomniac account, I think, also tweeted more news to come or something like that. I can't remember. They also put like the cooking emoji and like let us cook, like we working. But I think they did confirm like more is to come. And around the anniversary of the first game dropping makes sense to me. Yes, okay, so here's someone who had the retail box. All right. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is a direct sequel, yada yada yada. Okay, it's just a little synopsis. All right, well, it's gonna be good. Also, isn't there a state of play coming soon for Spider-Man? Yeah, that's what that last article was on, was that we might see a PlayStation state of play that is solely dedicated, or will have a dedicated segment to Spider-Man at the end. What's funny, I think if they do it, they're not gonna tell us before. Like, there was the state of play that was specifically for Final Fantasy. There was a state of play that featured Suicide Squad at the end, but I feel like they wouldn't even tell us like, oh, and the last little bit's gonna be dedicated to Spider-Man. I think if they announce a state of play, they're just gonna say that knowing that we're all gonna be watching it expecting Spider-Man, because they want to build hype. So that's what it is.